Content creation and SEO, or search engine optimization. Ultimately, the words that appear on your website, on your social media profiles, are indexable on search engines. What does that mean? It means that when people are going to a search engine, they're looking for a solution, they're looking for an answer to a question, to a problem, to an issue that they've got, they're looking for someone to answer that question. The same way I'm creating these videos, I'm talking specifically to a question that people are currently asking. The question for this piece of content is content creation and SEO. So people want to know about that topic. This piece of content, this video, this audio, this written format is there to serve that purpose. The SEO, or the search engine optimization, happens from within the wording and the structure of the content that you're putting out. Within this content, there's going to be a number of different things that serve the search engine to show your content over and above other people's. There are a number of contributing factors, and this is not my specialist area. If you really want to deep dive into SEO, I suggest you reach out to a fantastic friend of mine called Pete Everett. You can check him out either by finding him on social or go and look for SEO Hive. It's a great opportunity for you to go and have that that search engine optimization side handled for you by professionals who are experts in that field. Obviously, we work directly with Pete, and we've had some good conversations about search engine optimization, or SEO, and we've talked about the things that contribute to good content online. We've shared about how we do the content creation machine, and we write the blogs from spoken word, and how we can better leverage that for search engines so that that content shows up better for you and gets you more discoverability. So search engine optimization covers a whole range of different things, but ultimately, if you're not creating content, the search engines cannot find you. Lots of people are creating content like videos, but they're not creating any written content. They're not writing any copy. They're not getting written words on web pages or social profiles. Without those written words, it makes it harder for the search engines to know if you are the right place to send someone. The more you can talk around your topic, the more knowledge you can share, and the more solutions you can create for people online, the better you will do in the search results. For us, we're going through 144 topics right now, all around content creation. Right now, I'm talking to you about content creation and search engine optimization, or content creation and SEO. Those are specifically terms that people are looking for help with on the internet right now. If you want to make your SEO really work for you, then you need to invest time in it. You need to research, you need to make sure that you're answering the right questions, you're putting the right amount of content out on the internet, and that you're making it visible to people. Lots of people make the mistake of hiding everything behind paywalls or membership sites, which means that ultimately search engines can't see that content and therefore can't index you to provide you as the solution. Within your content, try to make the best use of, if you've ever seen numbered lists or bulleted lists at the top of Google when you're searching, they're called snippets. So if you're not making the use of snippets, giving an example of 5 tips on SEO. So one of those things, one tip would be create content that solves a problem and answers a question that people care about. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, make sure that your content and your copy has enough wording and relevant words on the page to answer that problem, answer that question that you're addressing that is being found by search. Number 3, make sure that you include a bulleted or numbered list to allow you to be picked up by Google and served up as a snippet that appears right there in Google search for people to consume your content without ever having to go to your web page. They'll still know it's you, they'll still be consuming your content, but they can get that direct in search with no further steps. Number 4 on that list is look at the research. Go and research what is going to make your search engine optimization work more effectively or efficiently. Tip number 5, outsource your search engine optimization to someone who is an expert in that field. In the same way you generally take your car to be fixed by a mechanic, or you go to your dentist to get your teeth fixed, or that you will bring an electrician in to do your electrics, they are specialist skills. To perform the best on search engines and to be found and discovered through search, work with a specialist. My recommendation is SEO Hive. Speak to Pete Everett and the guys over there. They're doing an amazing job of making search engine optimization accessible by giving you a variety of different pathways you can explore. There's a link on this page or next to this video or audio for you to go and click on to check out what's available to you there. Let the guys know that we sent you from It's Nomad 9. I'm Tristan G, and the guys will make sure they look after you. Now, you see what I've done is in this content, I've given you some good examples of search engine optimization tips and tricks. Now, the more content you create, the more you research it, the more you track and measure, the better your content creation for SEO will become. Everything improves with practice. So the more you do, the better you will get. Again, working with specialists will help you fast track the process of getting better, but you have to create content, you have to write copy, and you have to look at what that copy looks like, everything from the wording to the structure, so that the search engines know that that is the most effective and the most relevant content, so that they can serve it up as the result to people's questions. I hope you found this useful. If you have, don't forget, share it with someone else. As always, you can connect with me as I'm Tristan G across all the socials, and you can always book in to have a further conversation about this by going to imtristang.com/book now. Grab a 20-minute slot, and I would love to help you look further into how search engine optimization can serve you through your business and your marketing.